Good morning. Good morning. This is my first multicast to YouTube. So if you're joining me, thank you for joining me on my first live auction from knickknacks.net. Today we're going to be doing, hi Knickknack Jenny Whack. Today we're going to be doing some birds and just some other stuff. So hi. Thanks for joining me. I'm doing my first YouTube live auction today. Never done it before, so that's why I was talking and kind of introducing people to that. So, have you done one yet? Have you multicasted? Oh, yeah, it's taken me a while. I've been doing this for about 5 months. I finally worked up the courage to do it. Hi, Garden Collectibles. Welcome in. Yeah, I understand. That's how I'm feeling. So we'll see how it goes today. I'll let you know. All right. If you see anything in the shop, you guys know you can always ask me to show that first. I don't have any pre-bids. Have quite a few birds. I purchased an auction lot of birds. So we can get going. Let's see what I have first. I have quite a few Bluebirds of Happiness. That's by Terra Studios. So I have multiples in some of these. So the first one that I have pulled up to stage is, let me turn you guys around. Good to see you. And here we go. Let's pull this down. This first one I have is these two little mini bluebirds on a glass heart base. It is signed. Most of these, I think everything that I put in today is signed by Leo Ward. This one is Leo Ward 1995. I have two of these. So after I run the first one, if you're interested in it, I can run the second one too. So we're going to start this one at, oh gosh, I better put my glasses on so I can see my screen, $13. And it's going to run for 20 seconds. So here we go. It's running. Hi, Jay Sweet. Thanks for coming in today. We just got started with this Bluebird of Happiness by Terra Studios, signed by Leo Ward from 1995. Have a couple of these. I have several different styles in the Bluebirds of Happiness. So if you're interested and somebody else gets it, I have other ones to back up. So, all right, let's see what's next. Okay, it looks like another Bluebird of Happiness. This one is the smaller. Let me grab him. I think he's right here. He's just the single Bluebird of Happiness. He's about 2 inches, I think, or 2.5 inches. Also signed by Leo Ward in 1990. I was just saying that I purchased an auction lot of birds, which is why I'm having a bird show today. A lot of them were these Bluebirds of Happiness. So this little guy is going to start at $12 for 20 seconds. Little beak right there. They needed a good wash. They were kind of yucky, but they've all been washed and dried nicely for you. Take a look in the shop. If there's anything you want me to pull up, I'm glad to do that. Thanks for looking at that cutie with me. And it's not just birds today. I have some other stuff. The next signed one that I have are these bigger ones. So these, I believe, were, 3 inches? Not quite 3 inches tall. But this one is signed Leo Ward 1992. So a little bit bigger and a little heavier. We're going to start this at 15 for 20 seconds. And then we'll move on to some other birds once I've shown you all the little Terra Studios birds. Hi, Piccadilly. Welcome in. Take a look in the shop. If there's anything that you'd like me to show, just let me know. I didn't have any pre-bids this morning, so usually I'll show my pre-bids first. So I'm just going, oh, let me look. Cass, let me take a peek right now. There, I have them handy. 97, you said. Looking. Got a lot of early 90s, it looks like. Yeah, they're all 90 to 92. I have a 94 in the heart style, so no 97s. I'm so sorry. But a lot of early 90s, 90 to 94, it looks like. Let me know if you want to see any of the other years. All the ones in here say 92, but it's really 90s, 91, 92, and then a 94. And as I mentioned, it's not all birds today, but I pulled some other nice stuff. So my next item is this. I had this in my show on Monday. It's an Anchor Hawking Royal Ruby Red Apothecary jar. It's in perfect condition, no issues. I sold the other one. I had two, so I thought I'd try this one again today. And then it has the ruby red body of this apothecary jar, but then it has the clear base. Excellent condition, great holiday colors. And I'm sorry that my camera is glitching. It likes to try to focus on the background and the foreground. So we're going to start it at $10 for 20 seconds, and it's running. Hope everyone's having a great Thursday and that your week's going well. Hopefully some of you had a short week if you work and had Monday off. All right, thanks for looking at that. I do have some Murano today and some paperweights. So those will be coming up. My next item is this gorgeous art glass orb. It looks like it has like a little string inside there, so I'm not sure if that's how you would hang it, if it's an ornament. The top has this star on it, and by running my finger, over, I can't tell if there was once a loop there. I don't know who the maker of this beautiful orb is, but it's a gorgeous white, blue, and green swirl, all hand blown. Gorgeous art glass orb. And that's going to start at 25 for 20 seconds, and it's running. Couldn't find a signature. Sometimes, you look and you don't find one, but I looked over twice and I still couldn't find anything. But it's beautiful. I have this little stand, the swan stand, and it's not for sale today unless somebody's interested, but it's beautiful if you just put it in some type of stand like this. That's how I'm keeping it from rolling away today. All right, another piece of art glass. I don't think this is Murano, but I don't have a for sure identity on it, but it is an art glass confetti basket. I would use it as a vase just because it has this nice ruffle that you could lay some flowers in it. So it's got look like red, blue, and yellow spatter or confetti look to it, and a textured handle. Both connections to the handle are in perfect shape, so there's no chips or cracks happening here. And then that's the base you can kind of see the pontil there in the base. It's got this little textured bottom base to keep it from moving around. Hi, Sly. How are you? Welcome in. And this one's going to start at 18 for 20 seconds, and it's running. Thanks for coming in today, joining me. Have a lot of birds today. So if you're into birds, you're in the right place. All right. Take a look in the store. Just got some glass and some birds, ceramic and otherwise. All right. Thanks for looking at that. We've got an old piece of Northwoods glass in here today, too, that I just found. All right. Today I'm going to get fancy. I got my little colorful underlight so that you can see the beautifulness of these guys. This is the little art glass duck paperweight. There he is. You can kind of see the colors moving on him. He has his complete beak. There's no roughness there. His little dented eyes. His cute little textured tail. He has a polished base. He's not signed, and I don't know who the maker is. He's just a cute little bird. I don't have any hummingbirds today. That I looked through all of my stock just looking for birds, but no hummingbirds. And I do pick those up. I must have sold them all. So this little duck paperweight is going to be $5 start for 20 seconds, and it's running. I have a couple of ducks today. I have a Murano duck, and I have a Waterford duck too. If you see me on sometime, I will run my hummingbirds as soon as I find them, Sly. So I do look for them and pick them up when I see them. All right. Thank you, little duck. Off you go. And I have this art glass fish aquarium. Paperweight is next. So again, no markings on it, but you can see it has a coral reef in the background and then a fish. His fins and tail are all there. His little nose is there, no chips. Same type of scene on the other side. And then here's the base. Again, no signature, no sticker. I don't know who the maker is, but we're going to start this little fish aquarium scene for $10 for 20 seconds, excuse me. I wonder if this will look good with the fishy there too. Oh, look at that. Kind of lights up the coral on the bottom, doesn't it? That's kind of cool. All right. I think I like my little colored mirrored stand. It's the first time I'm using it today. All right, I want to run my batteries out. Put that back. If you're looking for anything special, I sometimes have, not sometimes, I have a lot of stuff behind the scenes, and I can certainly pull some stuff out for you if you're interested in a particular thing. All right, our next item is this gorgeous Ainsley, England flower bouquet. And surprisingly, because these are always chipped, it does not have any chips. So I will slowly show you around the bouquet. This one is called December Christmas Rose. So perfect for the season coming up. December is not too far away. Again, it has its original sticker and it has its marking on the bottom. Hand painted bone china, Ainsley, England. And that one's going to start at $12 for 20 seconds. Thank you all for coming in. Knickknacks changed the format of my chat. So now I saw, okay, it's not showing you as you come in. There's a little box on the top that tells me when you come in. So if I miss saying hi to you, I'm so sorry. Say hi to me and I'll say hi back. I think I just saw River Cats come in and Dane come in. But it's just a little different. If I'm not looking right up there, I can't see when you come in. All right, take a look in the shop if there's something you'd like me to pull up. I only showed one of each of the Bluebirds of Happiness, so I have multiples if you're interested. So just let me know and I can pull those up at any time. So this next item is I think it's a Staffordshire copy, a reproduction. So it is a hen on a nest. It is ceramic. It is not glass. And it is painted in this lovely cream with gold and red accents. No chips. It does show some age underneath here. So it is probably still vintage. And then it has this brown glazed Nest base, no marking for a maker. I was surprised at what these are selling for. So this one's going to start at $15 for 20 seconds for this cute little hen on a nest. I just had a really nice show on Monday. I do Mondays and Thursdays at this time. Usually my Monday shows are, thanks for looking at that. My Monday shows are my weekly finds. So they're the things I find throughout the week. And then I try to do a theme show on Thursday. Like today, I happened to buy an auction lot of birds. So today's theme is birds, although I do have other things. Here's something really cute and tiny. Look at this cute little parrot. It is a whistle. It does work. Doesn't have any markings, just some painted, cute little painted whistle. I'm going to change the price on this. Let me edit it, and I'm going to make it a $2 start instead of a $3 start. There we go. Update listing. It is now a $2 start on this for 20 seconds, and it's running. Me a cute little stocking stuffer for a child or someone who likes birds. No chips, no damage. It looks like a chip that was glazed over, so maybe done while it was being made. Thank you, Sly. Yeah. Thank you. Cute little stocking stuffer. There you go. That's coming home to you. And I do bundle shipping, so if you see something else that you like, we'll take care of you and not make you pay double the shipping on your items. All right, how about a pair of Robin salt and pepper shakers? Both in great condition. I had to empty the salt and pepper out of these, so you don't get charged for the weight. They're not marked. These plastic stoppers are pliable, so they were easy to get out, so I could empty the salt and pepper out of it. Their beaks are intact. They've got that cute little robin breast on them. Here's the other one. Same. No chips. No issues. $5 start on these adorable Robin salt and pepper shakers, and it's running. I have a couple of perfume bottles today. I have a cute, if you do trinket boxes, I have a Hofbauer Birds trinket. It's really adorable. It's crystal, and it has a bird on top. It's kind of right there out of the view of the camera at the moment. But if you're interested, I could show you that. I have a Murano duck and a Murano lovebirds. Hiya, Stalker. Welcome in. And then I just pulled a few things that we haven't seen in an auction for a while. If you like wall pockets, here's a gorgeous colonial woman made in Japan wall pocket, hand painted. As you can see, no chips. That's not a chip, it's just not painted there. Here's the back where it says made in Japan. And it's in excellent condition inside. It doesn't really even look like it's been used, just dusty down in there. And this wall pocket is going to start at $10 for 20 seconds, and it's running. I've got a couple of pomanders. I do have a painted duck that has painted butterflies on it. If you're into butterflies, it's a cute one. Take a look. Oh, this guy came, I don't know why this guy came in my auction lot with all the birds, but he did, and he's adorable. He's just a little mini whale, ceramic. And at first I wasn't sure, what is this on his head? Does he have an ice pack on his head? But when I researched him, it's a sailor hat. So this little whale has a sailor's hat on his head. He's not marked, in great condition though. And he's going to start at $6 for 20 seconds. He's a mini. He's only about an inch tall, or maybe 2 inches at the top, not quite 2 inches. All my measurements are in the description, and I don't always remember what I put in there. I just measure it and type it, But he's cute little sailor hat. whale. In with the birds. All right. We have this clear glass perfume bottle. It does not have a maker. The stopper is in excellent condition. Let me do this. No chips or flea bites on it. Now, I did put in the description that the bottle on one of these corners almost didn't catch it. You just got to run your finger over it. Is that it? I'm going to have to use my eyes too. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Right there. There's a chip. It's a shallow chip. It just is a long chip, like it ran across something and bumped some flea bites out of it. But it's really hard to see. This little perfume is going to start at $8 for 20 seconds, and it's running. If you're interested in the Bluebirds of Happiness, I ran one of each, but I have multiples. So they're mostly dated 1990, 1991, 92, and I think I have a 94. So if you're collecting those and need a specific year, those are the years that I have. Today, I also pulled out my mini salts. I only pulled out, I have a big bag of them. I only pulled out the ones I thought were like ones that you wouldn't see, very often, and they're colorful. Except for one is Bohemian Crystal, but this is a cobalt blue glass mini salt. They also call these salt cellars or salt dips. Sometimes they come with the little spoon, sometimes they don't. But if you like cobalt glass, this little cobalt glass salt dip is going to start at $5 for 20 seconds. And they sell for crazy money. I'm telling you, I looked them all up, gave you guys a deal on them. Especially, I have a jadeite one and an opalescent one that are older. So they're a little bit higher priced, but they're cute, especially the colored glass ones. Thanks for looking at the first one with me. Let's see what we have next. Oh, this is that duck I was just mentioning. It is a duck, and it has the painted butterflies and floral all over it. With the gold accents on it. It is Japanese made, Andrea by Sadek, but it has these beautiful accents and some sticker residue there. I thought I washed it off, but apparently not. So this is just a figurine. Lots of butterflies. Here's the base, has its original sticker and probably some Japanese characters there. We're going to start this at $10 for 20 seconds, and it's running.
10:23 a.m.
Oh, Siri, I guess, is trying to tell me what time it is. That's the first time that's happened. All right, thank you. And let's see. All right, I know some people collect these. This is really the first one I've come across. It was in a baggie. I usually don't buy them, but I know that people collect them. This is an Egyptian glass perfume bottle, handmade. It's very delicate and light. It's cranberry and gold. And it has this really interesting little base on it with these edges. Here is the dauber. It's complete. No issues there. The paint is still in good condition. The gold is still in. I had to wash it out. It had oil in it. It's still got a little water in it. We'll make sure we dry that out for you. And this is going to start at $8 for 20 seconds, and it's running. Let's see, what else do I have? I have some trinket boxes. I have some possible Blanco donut vase in there. Um, this next piece is Fifth Avenue Crystal, but I showed it at my last show and I didn't have a light in it. And somebody mentioned it sure would be pretty lit up. So I thought I'd give you the full effect with a flickering candle in there. And then I'll pull it up to the stage here. So there you go. Let me maybe move this down, or I can pick it up so you can see. It's just gorgeous. Doesn't quite show you what I see from my perspective, but that helps you a little bit understand what it might look like if it was lit up. Very beautiful. It has these two windows, and then it has this sugar coat or frit on the side, and the cutouts kind of make it look like a geode. It is heavy crystal. It is by Fifth Avenue, and it's going to start at 15 for 20 seconds, and it's running. Oh, my phone is so glitchy. I don't know if it likes to be further back or further forward. I just can't figure it out yet. Still working on that. All right, let's see what's next. Oh, let's put this on the color table here. Not sure who the maker of these are, but this is a beautiful little paperweight or figurine with two birds on it, one at the top of this little wave and the other one at the base of it. It's frosted glass, so that's why it's lighting up so nice under this lit base. Hi, Deb. Welcome in. Just some glass lovebirds. You can see their beaks are intact. The tail is fine. This beak is good. Tail is fine. No markings on the base, so I don't know who the maker is. I couldn't find a maker for it, but it's going to start at $8 for 20 seconds, and it's running. Okay, TC, I'll run that next for you. He is cute. Hi, Mary. I will pull him forward. He's adorable. All right, and put these guys back and get that whale out. Let's pull him back to the stage first. Let me find him. There he is. And then go back and find him at the top of the auction. There he is. Here we go. All right, so here's this little guy. I purchased a big lot of birds from an auction, and he came with them. So he's not a bird, so I included him in the show because apparently he likes to be surrounded by birds. He is going to run for a $6 start and 20 seconds, and it's running. Thank you, TC. If you're joining me on YouTube, in order to bid or comment or see comments, you'll need to go to knickknack.net. Knickknack.net. It's right there. And you can join in on the bidding after you set up an account. There you go, TC. Congratulations, and thank you for your purchase. He's a cutie. And I do combine, I do bundle on the shipping, so you don't have to pay extra if you purchase more than one item. This next item is this gorgeous blue and white speckled paperweight in the shape of a heart. So you've got the outer heart shape and the inner heart shape. There are no bruises, no scratches, except for on the base from being run around. No marks or indication who the maker might be. Beautiful little heart-shaped paperweight. It's going to start at $6 for 20 seconds, and it's running. And I do double box any paperweights if you purchase more than one, actually, even if you just purchase one, so it doesn't bounce around a lot because they are heavier than the paper, and a lot of times the paper isn't enough to keep them stationary. So I'll put them in a second box to make sure they get there in one piece, because they can tear up the box too. So we don't want that, do we? All right, here's another little mini salt. This one has its own spoon. It is a ceramic iridescent glaze with silver accents. Has 3 feet. This is the only mark that it has on it, I suspect, from the person who painted the silver on there. And it does have its own little silver spoon. I don't think the spoon itself is silver, it's some type of metal. But it is something that I can't even find another one like. So it's just adorable. Again, these are called salt cellars, salt dips. For a formal dining, you could sprinkle your salt instead of using a shaker. And each person would have an individual, but they're very collectible. This one's going to start at $5 for 20 seconds, and it's running. Thank you, TC. It is cute. I'm not much into them, but they are really collectible. I just pulled my colorful, my nice ones. I have some, if you want to do choice of salt dips, I have a bunch of clear crystal ones. There you go, TC. That's one's coming home to you. Thank you and congratulations. Here's another one. It does not have a spoon, but it's a jadeite and it's hand painted. It does not glow, but I will show you just so that we can confirm it together. Here's my, and as you can see, it is not glowing. So it's not that kind of jadeite. It's not uranium jadeite. But look at that. Somebody put a nice little painting of strawberries. And I can't tell if it's a painting or a decal because I can't quite make out if it has paint strokes on it or not, but it sure is cute. And I think they look perfect in the middle of this glass jadeite. So this one is highly collectible. They put different paintings inside of them. I saw some with Scotty dogs in them, but just a cute little salt cellar. It's going to start at $12 for 20 seconds, and it's running. I've had these a long time trying to decide if I wanted to part with them, and decided they'd be perfect for this show today. All right, thank you for looking at that one. All right, let's see what else we have. Well, who doesn't love Murano glass? So this Murano is what they call the split tail lovebirds, and they are facing each other. Let me get this so it's above the typing. All right, it is amber glass, and then it has this red inner band through that. It doesn't really shine bright with the cadmium. I thought there would be more cadmium glow to it, and there really isn't. So there is no glow on this one, but they are adorable, and they both have nice beaks. And then you can see why they call them a split tail dove, because their tail is in the shape of a V, or the split. So the top looks great. No chips, no cracks. Nice Murano polished bases with some, scratching. They've been moved along a surface, so they do have some age with it. This is going to, they're hard to find, so it does have a higher start, $30 for 20 seconds. But if you love birds, these are the love birds for you. Take a look in the shop. If there's anything you want to see, just let me know. I can pull it up for you. All right. Thanks for looking at them. Let's see what else we have. Here's another piece of Murano. This one is also a bird. It is a duck. This is the Bullicante style, which has these controlled bubbles. And then it has the gold adventurine, I think they call that. It's a white body, and then it's got gold. You can see the gold flecks on his beak, throughout his head, on his body. He does have a little rough area right there, and I can't really tell. It might be a little chip right there. But when you look at it, you really can't tell that it's there. Only by running your finger, you feel a little rough spot right there. His tail is fine. His beak is fine. And there is that nice polished Murano base. This, I've only saw one. They were attributing it to Archimedes Saguso. But I didn't go to the Murano group to get a definite confirmation of the maker, but it is Murano. It's going to start at $25 for 20 seconds, and it's running. And that should say Bullicante, not Billicante. So it should be a U, B-U. But I don't know about you guys. My phone is always trying to correct my spelling, and it's never correct when it corrects my spelling. All right. Thanks for looking at him or her. And we have a piece of, I think it might be antique, but I didn't put it under antique glass as a descriptor. But this is Northwoods. It is a purple slag glass. It is called a spool of threads because of this design here. You can see all the threads that go all the way around. It's gorgeous. It's kind of an opaque. It does not glow, so it is not acro agate. It is glass, just plain slag glass. There's the base, no issues. There's the pedestal, and it's just gorgeous. And I will light it up for you just to show that it is not going to glow. Okay. It is a compote or a candy dish, and it's going to start at 18 for 20 seconds. I don't know if you can hear the leaf blower outside. I guess the landscaper is at our neighbor's house. All right. Thanks for looking at that with me. I do have a couple of very high-end crystal pieces. This first one is Orifors, which is Swedish. It is signed and dated. So this is a crystal turtle, has the facets on his back. Here's his head. He does have its original sticker, Orifors, Sweden. And then on the base, see if I can get it in the light just right. It says Orifors GL 480 748, I believe. So you can see it has these to keep it from scratching up your table. It is a nice heavy piece of crystal. So if you know somebody that loves turtles, it is a high-end piece of glass. And it's going to start at $30 for 20 seconds, and they sell for significantly more than that. So passing on a good deal to you for this one and the Waterford. Oh, I should put it on that color base so you can light it up and see how pretty it is. There we go. That one doesn't show the light as nicely as the other ones. Thanks for looking at that. Let's see what's next. Then I have a couple of these resin birds that came with my bird lot. And the first one is this pair of yellow tits. That's what they are called. I'm not being naughty or anything. They're also called Taiwan yellows. I looked it up. And it's coming as a pair to you. I love the resin. They look so lifelike. You can see there's a lot of detail in the feathers and the wings and the tail. No damage to the beak. Nice painting. And there's the base on that one. And this one has a little bit of a different beak. So maybe that's how you tell the difference between a male and a female. I'm not certain. I didn't look that up. He's all there. Looks like it had a price on it. That's not what I paid for because it was in a lot. But it's going to start. You'll get both birds for $6 for one money for 20 seconds. Oh, can't believe Thanksgiving's 2 weeks away. Are we all ready? Are we ready for Thanksgiving? Hi, Happy. Welcome in. All right. And then we also have the second pair. These are robins. I love the eyes on these. They're very sparkly, and then they have this little dot on them, a little bit different than the last one, but awesome robin detail on here. No issues with either one. You get both for the same money, for one money. There's the beak and the wings. I love robins. My sister's name is Robin. She passed about 11 years ago. And we used to sing that song all the time to her, Rockin' Robin, and she hated it. And that song came out when she was a young girl. So I think she hated it a long time. So you get the two of these for $8 and it's 20 seconds running. They look so lifelike. These would be nice to like put in planters, or in underneath bushes at your house, and people think that you have robins or birds in your garden all year long. All right, here's a trinket box for you. This one's an egg-shaped trinket box. It is porcelain or ceramic. It is painted with flowers, and then the flowers are edged in gold. That's on the top of the egg, and on the bottom of the egg you have this zigzag diamond and dot pattern. And then the feet are also painted in gold. It's 3-footed, and it does have a nice firm clasp that opens and closes and snaps, which is nice when they do that because sometimes they don't, they won't close all the way and snap closed. So this is going to start this is a great deal, $4 for 20 seconds, and it's running. Take a look in the shop if there's something you'd like me to run, that if I've already run it or if I haven't, just let me know. I'll get to it right away for you. All right, thanks for looking at that one with me. And the next thing we have is a pomander that was made in Japan by Royal Pavilion. And it's for Elizabeth Arden. Says all of that down here. It's really hard to see, but it does say exclusively made in Japan for Elizabeth Arden. It is a pomander, so you would put your scented whatever, cotton ball or a potpourri in the bottom, and then the holes on the top would allow the scent to escape. And here it is. It also said it's a powder. One of the things said it's a powder shaker, which I don't think it would be because the powder would be shaken out all over. It's just a pomander to spread the scent. So it is $8 start for 20 seconds, and it's running. No chips, no damage. I love the artwork on it, though. It's very dainty. I think these are to hold it, which is kind of cool. You have little handles on it. Just makes it easier to handle, I guess. All right, here's another set of those resin birds. This is a set of 3 little sparrows. 2 of them look like they were the same bird. This little guy here is a little bit different. This one is bending down, pecking at the ground. So you can see him. He's all fine and dandy, no issues, no chips. I did get one that had, I think his partner had a broken beak, so I had to get rid of him. And then we have this guy. So he still needed his friends, so I put him in with these. So he is not all by himself and alone. So 3 little resin sparrows for all 3 for $10 start, and it's running for 20 seconds. If there's anything you want to see, just let me know. All right, we'll set these aside. Thanks for looking at those little birds with me. And now we're on to an art glass paperweight perfume bottle. And this one's kind of a heavy guy. It is St. Clair glass, and it is marked Joe Rice on the bottom. Here is the stopper in excellent condition. You can see the confetti in the top of the stopper. Has some controlled bubbles in the stopper as well as the base. And then here is the base. It does have a small perfume well. I mean, that's as far as my finger will go in. So the well does stop right in there. Mainly, I think a lot of people collect these just, as decoration or to admire. You've got your flowers with the controlled bubble at the top. The one of each color it looks like there. And then the base, as you can see, has this confetti or frit down here, and each of the corners there beneath the flowers also have a controlled bubble, and there is the embossment of Joe Rice's name. This is going to start at 28.4 and run for 20 seconds, and it's running. I've also been admiring this one for a while. Thought today's the day that we should take it out and show it off. See if anybody else wants to collect it. All right, and that is going to go back. Thanks for looking at it with me. This next item is a Bluebird of Happiness, unsigned, and it's very small. This one is, I think, only 1 inch tall. So it is a mini hand-blown Bluebird of Happiness. Little tiny, there's his beak. He's all there, and there's his base, no signature. He just is he's a small one. He's the small Bluebird of Happiness, unsigned, $8 start for 20 seconds, and he's running. He's a cutie. There we go. Thanks for looking at that little one with me. And what else do we have coming up? Oh, okay, hold on. There we go. So this donut vase, I did not get confirmed from the Blanco group. And I've had a couple of these over the years, and I don't think it's Blanco. I believe it to be probably Bischoff. Also made donut vases in this style with the ruffle. It is a nice light blue glass, excuse me. It does have some inner bubbles. There's one there, which is typical of these. This is where they pinched the vase to make that donut style look to it. Other than a few internal bubbles, I think this bubble feels a little rough, so it might have popped closer to the surface, but that happens sometimes. Here's the base. No pontil mark, which I know some Blanco pieces do. They did grind the pontil to make the items stand better, but I still feel like this is not Blanco. So it doesn't have a Blanco price on it. So it's going to start at $12 and run for 20 seconds. And it is running. Looks like I'm getting to the bottom of my list. I'm just looking around. Looks like we might have 5 or 6 items left. Thank you for looking at that. If there's anything that I've already run that you're interested in, don't hesitate to let me know. Here is another bouquet, porcelain bouquet basket. This one is Staffordshire, England. I put right in the description that it's missing leaves, and you can see that in the picture that I saw. There should be some leaves coming out from under, and then this leaf has a chip. Otherwise, it's in great condition. Luckily, with these, you can just set it this direction, and you don't have to display it with the missing leaf area. I did mark this down. This is a November Staffordshire, England flower bouquet, porcelain flower bouquet. And we're going to start it at $5 for 20 seconds, and it is running. So as you can see, you can just display it like this, and you can't even see the part where there are missing leaves on it. I have this out on my shelf too, just brightening things up a little bit. It's always that way. I got this thinking, oh, it doesn't have any damage. And then I realized, oh, yes, it does, because it's missing. It's got a big gaping hole right there. Luckily, you can turn it around and it doesn't have to show. All right. Excuse me. Here's a cutie, and we've got a pre-bid on it. Looks like TC's into the little tinies. It's just his lone single shaker, but he's just a tiny little bluebird, and he is so cute. He's got some age, he's got some crazing. He doesn't have a stopper, but he's still just cute. So TC has a pre-bid on here. It's starting at $1, and it's running. Just a cutie pie. He came with the other birds too. It's so sad when the shakers lose their partner. I tend to have a habit of rescuing them. Sometimes I have to tell myself, not this time, not this time. Thanks, TC. That's coming home to you too with your other 2 goodies. All right. How about some higher end crystal? So our next item is this Waterford crystal duck. So it is, I think, you're welcome, TC. I think it is a Peking duck. It doesn't, Peking meaning from Peking, China. It's that style, or it could be a different, it didn't say what it was in my research. He's all there. You can just tell when you hold a piece of nice glass in your hands, it is very different. And it does have the Waterford mark. Let me find it. See if I can, I think it's towards the tail. It is right there. See, I'm shining the light on it right there. It says Waterford. We're going to start this at $18. What a steal for 20 seconds. And it's running. Waterford crystal duck. And you can see he kind of lights up real pretty underneath, on top of it, with that light underneath him. He's just pretty. Thanks for looking at him. He likes to show off, And I did show this in my milk glass show last week, but it fits today's theme today too. So this is a Westmoreland beaded edge red bird milk glass dish, hand painted. You can kind of see the paintbrush marks there. In great condition, no wear on the paint, no beads missing, just a beautiful bird plate. Here's the base, all there, starting at $8 for 20 seconds, and it's running. Take a look in the shop. I am winding down to my last few items. If there's something you'd like to see, don't hesitate to let me know. I'd be happy to pull it forward for you. This next item is a very heavy paperweight. When I weighed it, I was like, oh my, didn't realize it was that heavy. That should say white, not wit. It's a white and gold floral paperweight. I love this because it reminded me kind of a snowflake, right? I thought with the holiday coming up, it would be a nice little paperweight to have out. And then it has the gold glitter inside there too. It does have a sticker from Tennessee. Um, so here it is. And it says here, made in China. So it is a Chinese paperweight and it was distributed in Lebanon, Texas, or Tennessee, excuse me. I almost said Texas. It has a controlled bubble center and then some little controlled bubbles around the edge. I guess it could almost look like I don't know, not really a firework, I guess, but isn't that neat how it just kind of, I don't know, spider. I don't know. It's just unique. It's going to start at $8 and run for 20 seconds. And it's running. One of these days, I think if I keep collecting paperweights, I'm going to have a paperweight sale because I'm starting to get a lot of art glass. All righty. Thank you. And let's set that aside. I'm on my last item. This is my last item. It is an onyx stone white dove. Come on, there we go. Now it's on the stage. And it does not have any damage. The beak is supposed to, you can see it's polished off. It's supposed to not be pointy. It's got these little black indentations for eyes. And the stone has some fissures or some veins in it. One of the dove's wings are down and one of them are up. At first I thought, oh no, where's the other part of the wing? But it's meant to look like this. So he's stretching this wing. His tail is holding him as part of the base. It's just a beautiful piece of stone. No chips. Maybe that is a chip right there. I can't tell if it's a chip or just dirty. Looks like it has some dirt inside of it. It might just be that. And then there's the base and the tail. This is going to start at $10 for 20 seconds, and it's running. Yes, I will, TC. It's a nice paperweight. It's nicely done. I'll grab that out of there for you right now. While we're waiting for this to run through. All right. And here it is again. It's great. Doesn't have any bruises or scratching. Has a nice polished base on it. And you can tell it does have some age because it's been moved across the surface there. But no chips, no bruises. Let me pull it back up to the auction and we'll run it for you. Here it is. All right, here it is. All right, and that's going to be a $6 start and run for 20 seconds, and it's running. Thank you, TC. It's nice and smooth. It's got a little bit of a dome on it, as you can see. Blue's my favorite color, so there you go. Congratulations. That one's coming home to you with your other little goodies. Thank you so much. All right, everyone. I think that's everything in my show today. Is there anything else that you want to see? I always do this at the end, is just kind of show the table and show people what's left so they can shop with their eyes here. We've got a little trio of birds there. Hi, Italian. We're wrapping up the show, but I'm showing you what I have left. If you see something, let me know. I can show it to you. We've got that geode candle tea light there. That's Northwoods, a confetti basket, a little perfume bottle. Cute little bird figurine, a duck, a pomander, another, this is Waterford. We've got some bluebirds of happiness. We've got some little, oh, you know what? I didn't run those two salts right there. Maybe I should do that. Let me see if they're still in the show. Somehow they got skipped over, those little mini salts. Let's see if they're still in here. Nope. Somehow they didn't get in. Is anybody interested in either of these salts? I have this opalescent glass one and this bohemian crystal one. If you're interested in either one of those, just let me know and I can add them and run them. I don't know how they didn't get on the show. If not, then I think I'm done for the day and wanted to thank each and every one of you for coming in and joining us today. And I hope you'll join me in the future. I have a weekly find show on Monday, 10 Pacific time. And then I have usually a theme show, like today is my theme show on Thursday, which is the birds, and do that on Thursday. Sometimes I'll throw another one in on the weekend when I have extra stuff. So thanks for joining me. Let's see who's on right now. We have Brindy Kimball, who's doing a rerun of her giant haul. And then we have, how about a shop the shelves? Those are always fun. We have Gray Poppy Vintage Cheryl. We're going to go ahead and rate into her. That just means I'm going to put you into her show, and you don't have to stay if you don't want to. But I want to thank you all for being here and for your purchases and interest today, and I hope you have a lovely day. Thanks so much.